Hey guys, Floyd here, and today I'm making a quick walkthrough video showing you guys what we got going on Tribe so far as of March 2nd, 2017. So if you're at all familiar with HCF, you're going to want to begin in the same mentality you would if you were joining an HCF server. You're going to notice you have a PvP timer enabled. However, when that timer runs out, you're going to begin to get hungry. So you're going to want to come over here, grab a fishing rod, and start fishing for fish. After fishing for some fish or just deciding not to fish for fish, you can go out into the world and begin like you normally would, again, as if you were on an HCF server. You're going to notice while you're out here that there are certain places you can't enter and there are the glass walls that block you from entering. And these are simply because you still have that PvP timer enabled. You will also notice that you can't pick up certain items, and again, that's simply because you still have that PvP timer enabled. After quickly learning you can't abuse the PvP timer for anything, you're going to want to begin to go out and gather some resources for yourself. Some of the resources you're going to want to gather include iron, coal, redstone, gold, and of course diamonds. All of these resources can be exchanged inside spawn for the main currency, which are emeralds. Before heading back to spawn though, one thing I'd like to note for you guys is that land claiming on tribes is not like the typical land claiming with just a single command like you're used to. You now have to actually go get this item inside spawn called a totem, and the totem will serve as your center point of all your claims and all your land. Of course, in order to be able to purchase a totem, we're going to need emeralds. So we're going to come over here and we're going to exchange our resources for emeralds. Once we have our emeralds, we can go back over and we can buy ourselves a totem, and with the extra ones, we can buy a miner potion. Next, we can head back into the wild to place our totem, and we can see that the fresh totem only claims a single chunk. We can then pretend I didn't just spawn myself in more emeralds and upgrade the totem from that single chunk to a 3x3 claim. And note, if I had spawned myself in even more emeralds, I could have upgraded it even more. But anyway, we still have our nice 3x3 claim here. On to actually building a base you are. I've gone ahead and built a good old cobblestone box that I totally didn't just spawn in. Some things to keep in mind though when building your base. Number one, there is actually raiding on tribes, and liquids like water and lava do not actually protect your base. I'll go ahead and show you that later on in the video though. Number two, now that raiding is actually a thing on tribes, we have a cool feature we're going to call tier-based defenses. So although the cobblestone box is my personal favorite design, it's not actually a viable long-term solution for a base design. So finally, you're through the initial setup and you can begin to do some more farming, more selling, and exchanging those emeralds for goodies like a crowbar and a portable horse saddle. The crowbar can of course be used to pick up a spawner. As for the portable horse saddle, you're going to want to go out into the wild and find yourself a nice horse that you think is worth taming. Once you've tamed the horse, you put the saddle on top of it, and once the saddle is on, you take the saddle off, and there you go. You have a horse that you can pick up and carry with you and spawn wherever you would like. Now that you have a spawner, you can also begin working towards getting better enchants for yourself. And with those enchants, you can start to do some more fun endgame content. End farming in particular would be something you may want to consider doing because of how convenient you can farm enderman, creepers, and slime. Although you may run into some enemies along the way. After waiting out your deathban, you can rejoin the server and collect all the resources you have so you can go and get the materials needed to raid the dude who just killed you. Now that we have the materials needed to raid it and we found his base, you could see he went for the cobblestone box design, which again, I like that one, but it's not really going to work here. And it seems that he put water around his base, which is not going to do anything for him. After raiding that dumbass, you can continue on and try to capture a Koth. Ah, crap, it's him. Fortunately, all he had was some crap armor because we just raided him. So now we can head to spawn and get a reward for capturing the Koth. Alright, well that's it for the basics. This video didn't really cover everything that too in depth. And again, this video was recorded early on in March, and now when I'm recording this bit, it's the 21st of March. So there's a lot that's been changed, and we've got a lot more systems that we're going to be implementing to the server real soon. And I'll be sure to make videos touching up on those for you guys when they're ready to be shared. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on Tribes.